Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing along with Follow a Sketch February, which was a series I started a number of years ago. And today's sketch is this one. It was created for Basic Gray by Jana Eubank. It is this one, lots of horizontal photos. Big old title, lots of space for journaling. I thought I would pull out my Punta Cana kit because I haven't played with Punta Cana in a little while and it's chilly here, so I'm feeling these tropical vibes. I've got a bunch of photos out, so let's see what I can do. All right guys, so this sketch is very blocky and the style of this album is not so blocky, so I am going to make the sketch work for me. And that is the beautiful thing about sketches, you guys. You do not have to follow them exactly. You could take inspiration, you could follow it exactly if you wanted to, you could take one little piece of the sketch, you could look at the sketch and it could spark something inside of you and you could create something that looks nothing like the sketch. In this case, I decided that I was going to use the sketch as an inspiration where I was going to have 3 horizontal lines of photos. So I'm trimming these photos down, I'm trimming them down to 3 inches tall. That way they will all fit on my 12 by 12 sheet of paper without too much overlap. So of course the photos that will be placed next to each other are going to be overlapped, but the photos that will be on top of each other are not going to be overlapped. I'm also going to ignore the horizontal lines right now. Now you could use ribbon, washi tape, string, border strips, stickers. You could use all kinds of things for those horizontal lines. But like I said, I'm kind of ignoring them right now. So I've decided which photos I'm going to use. And I went for these palm trees up at the top. And I also decided that I was going to mat every single photo on a different kind of paper. So for this one, I am matting it on my pink burlap paper. And I just used my scissor to rough up the one edge because the other edges were already roughed up. And that was because I was literally too lazy to get up and walk around to the other side of the table to pick up the handy dandy distresser tool that my friend Sharon sent to me. I'm sorry, Sharon, I was just too lazy to get up and do it. It's actually chilly in the house right now. And I am wearing my sweatshirt. And then I also have a blanket over top of my legs. So you know, I was comfy cozy and didn't want to move. So under this photograph over here on the left, I'm going to use some tulle. Now tulle is something that I just adore using as layers on my layouts. Some people really dig tissue paper. Some people really dig other kinds of non-traditional scrapbooking layers. But for me, tulle just does it. It is just something light and airy. It doesn't add a whole lot of weight or bulk to your page, and you can still pretty much see behind it. So even though you're covering things up, you're not covering up so much that you don't get to see the beauty that is behind the tulle. Now, don't worry, I do realize that there is a photo stuck to the back of that pattern paper. So I peel that little guy off of there and go ahead and put some fun foam down. Now I am also going to be using a hot glue gun. You guys, the hot glue gun has changed my life recently. So I bought the hot glue gun, and the things that I usually have a hard time sticking, like the fabric paper and the foam over top of the tulle and stuff like that, the hot glue gun just makes it so much better. I did purchase a relatively cheap hot glue gun, but I'm thinking about going out and purchasing a decent one, so I'll have to think about that. I'll have to see how long the hot glue gun lasts in my scrapbooking before I make the decision to go buy an expensive hot glue gun. Now this is a fabric piece of paper as well that I'm matting this single palm tree photo on, so that's going to go down there. And then I pull out this metallic green paper to mat one of the center photos. So like I said, every single paper every single photo is going to be matted, good Lord, The words are not coming out of my mouth as fast as my brain are thinking them. And then I couldn't find the photo. I was like, where in the world did the photo go? Is it under my layout? Is it stuck somewhere? Am I going to have to use this photo that I decided I didn't want on this layout? And then miraculously, I look over and there it is. So hooray, I don't have to change the plan. So this bad boy is going to get matted on this greenery paper, which is the opposite side of the greenery paper that I matted the very first photo on. And if you'll notice, my photos are not exactly straight. They're just ever so slightly wonky. So I am definitely moving away from the sketch, but I think that the feeling of the sketch is still there. Like you can still look at this layout once I finish it and say, yeah, I can see where she got this from. Spoiler alert, there is no title on this sketch. I don't feel the need to add titles to every single one of my pages, especially pages that are going to be in a specific album, and this will be specifically in our Dominican Republic album, so I really don't feel that need. Now, I am going to bring in those horizontal elements, so... the DoorDash is here. The motion is detected at the damn door. So here we are putting down the layers of washi tape. So this is a khaki polka dotted washi tape. And I wanted to add a little bit of pizzazz. So I'm going to layer up this pink floral washi tape on top of it. You can see partially through that, and I'm totally cool with that. Now these are Heidi Swap stickers, and they are some gold labels, and I'm going to put one of these over top of each of my little washi tape layers here. Now, one of them says something about best friends, and even though Christopher and I are not in these photos together, you know, guys, he's my best friend, so I feel like it is completely appropriate to put that down there. Now I go into the sticker book from the Simple Stories, and I'm going to add some flowers onto each of these things, which are turning into clusters. And then I'm also going to add on one of these teal tiny word phrases. And what that's going to do is ensure that the colors that will be throughout the entire album are also on this page. Now, for this entire album, I don't feel the need to put every single color on the page. Like there's not going to be any black on this page, so I don't feel that need. But there is a theme of colors that will be throughout the entire album. Sometimes I like doing that. Sometimes I'm just like, whatever goes in, whatever. But this time I definitely want it kind of a themed feel for the album. So now that I have those on there, I'm just flipping through to see if I wanted to add any other kind of stickers from the sticker book. Ultimately, I decided I was happy with how this looked. I am going to add some kind of enamel dots down, just 3 in varying sizes in each one of the clusters. And then to finish it off, I'm going to bring in my Chroma Mist in Ornament Gold and give it a couple bits of splatter. Now, the gold splatter is going to go directly on top of the photos. I'm not stressing out about that whatsoever. However, if you don't like your splatter on your photos, you're going to want to cover them up. But yeah, there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining Follow a Sketch February. Make sure that if you are playing along, use the hashtag FAS, follow a sketch, FASFeb23. That way I can search the hashtag and see everything on social media. And of course, please join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. That is where all the sketches are located. And a lot of people are sharing over there. And I am just amazed by the layouts. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you again real soon for another video.